Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how.
Morning. It's been about 2 weeks since we've been on the pheasants, and it's time to get back out there. I want to go and have a few shots, see if we can fetch something back. Today's target is, as I say, pheasants. Stick with the video, enjoy it. I'm sure we'll come back with something. We generally don't come home empty-handed. Fingers crossed. We'll see if we can do it. I'll give you a run of what catapult and what ammo I'm going to be using, what setup I've got. I'm back a little micro camper. Some bands made up. So what I've got on, what I haven't used, is that's Falcon band, 0.55 yellow, and it's cut. Yeah, so 20 this end, 15 this to the pouch end taper, and I'm using my own designed catapult, which is the Hotshot. Used it on the last few of my videos and been quite successful with it. Ammo we'll be using is 8mm steel. Is it possible to kill a pheasant with a tiny 8mm steel? Yes, if you're accurate enough. Get in. He's out for the count. I love doing a little fence shot as well. Straight up the side of the head. Obviously any bird when they're flattering about like this, don't think it's cruel or anything like that, because it's just there. Body shutting down. All the organs in the body start to shut down, so they flap about. But that was a good shot. It was right literally on the side of the head. Look at that. He just stayed on the fence long enough for me to take a few shots at him. So that was with the Hotshot catapult of mine, my own design. 0.55 Falcon bands, cut to 20 to 15 taper with an 8mm steel. Perfect, all you need for the job. As you can see, dispatched, humanely, tidy. It's just his organs shutting down, so one in the bag. So that was just glaring just off the sun. It was a bit hard for me to see, but we got a little hen pheasant. Also made a bit of a mess of it, just right through the neck. Again, she's all the body organs are just shutting down. Yeah, straight through the neck. It's a nice little shot though. Obviously hens are alright to kill when they're in season. They gather the hens back in towards the end of season, so There's no eggs, there's no young uns about, so perfectly fine to shoot. They shoot them with the guns on shoots. Shot went straight through there. Which with a pheasant, you've got, that's what aiming point you've got. Obviously we aim for the edge, but you've still got this little section. So if you miss, although it's only thin, if you miss the head, you're a little bit low. You'll still kill a bird if you hit it anywhere there. So that's number 2 in the bag with same setup again, 8mm steels, 2015s, and the Hotshot, doing the business again. So we've got 2 in the bag there. Nice cockbird, nice hen bird. Just gonna have a little walk down here, just steady little walk, and see if anything else comes up. What I like to do if I'm doing a route, obviously where I'm on permission, I can sit and wait about if I want, but I haven't got time today. So if we have a little walk through where I normally go, and then I like to push on through different paths, and then by the time I get back, I can do the same route back round again. I've got a chance of things coming back out. The main things obviously to remember if you're out shooting and you're not really used to it, or you've not done much hunting before, is stuff like aftershave. They'll pick up your scent, noise. You just got to walk steady. Don't coat yourself full of aftershave and that, because it will smell you and put them off. So we'll have a little walk down here, and then hopefully things will push back up through there again. But these bands are working well. I've never used them before, first time. And obviously the frame, I'm loving the frame. It's not just because of the fact that it's my design, it's the fact of just the way it shoots and the way I hunt with it. I love it. I can see this is going to be my frame I'll use all the time, but I'm not going to give too much away about the frame, the size, or anything like that. Not until it's released, then I'll give you all the sizes, the dimensions and stuff like that. So I'll push on through here, see if anything else turns up. So that was the day. We managed to get 2 birds. I was happy with that. One of the birds was on the fence, as you saw. It was a bit of a long range shot, not really sure how far it was. The second bird, I don't think the second bird saw me, to be honest. The sunlight must have been just glaring its eyes, because I managed to get quite close to it, and I didn't actually spot it until the last minute. So we managed to get that anyway. It's unlucky for that bird. I'm going to get them prepared. They've been hanging up for 2 days, so I'm going to get them prepared and we'll do a nice little recipe. It's a bit miserable here, the weather, but we're not going to let it stop us or dishearten us, and we'll do a bit of a cook. I feel like a curry. I'm hungry for a curry, so I want to do a curry. I know I've done it on here before. Some of you might have saw it. If you knew, you wouldn't have seen it, obviously. It's virtually a simple recipe, this, because it's basically onions, curry powder, easy garlic, put a bit of ginger in it if you like, and obviously whatever meat you want, or you can have vegetables if you're vegetarian. We don't judge anyone here. That's better. As fine as you can cut them, they make your sauce, and so does the tomatoes. You can use tin tomatoes, you can use fresh tomatoes. I'm going to use what I've got, which is tin tomatoes. Nice little fire going on that stove, a bit bigger than my other little stove, but a bit more manly for the old cast. Nice dollop of lard. Get the old onions in. Can't beat the smell of onions cooking. And the crackle and the sizzle. Let me bring you in. How's that? So when you cook your onions with this curry, you want to get them a nice brown colour. Don't burn them, don't make them black. Get them brown. The browner the onion, as I've said before, the darker your curry. What are you cooking?
Onions.
And what else are we going to put in it?
Pheasant.
Oh, tasty?
Yeah.
Are you having some? So they're starting to get a nice little browny colour there, so a little bit more on there. In fact, what I want to do now is put some garlic in. Put a bit of garlic in there, and then we're ready for the tomatoes. It's all about timing with this, but once your onions start to look like that, they're nearly ready. So it's got some easy garlic, easy chopped garlic. 2 spoons, 2 big spoons, and then mix them up with your onions for an extra couple of minutes. So, got a nice bit of colour to the onions. Nothing's gone black, nothing's burning. And then what we want to do now is add your toms. Let them cook through. So now we've got some curry powder. Put 2 good spoonfuls of that in. Don't have to be perfect, because with this you've got to cook this powder right through. Put a bit of water in it. Starting to get that oil come back through there now. Beautiful. So now ready for the pheasant to go in. Got our pheasant all cut up there. All washed, cut up. And that's ready to go in. So we'll get that put in. Get in there, my boy. Boys and girls. Get the meat covered. And that meat's soaking up all that flavour now. Which is what we want. We want that all soaked up in there. How's that looking? It's ready. So I've got a bit of rice the missus has just done indoors, and I'm gonna serve this out. Bit of rice. And the final piece. How's that for a tasty morsel? Right, now for the old taste test. Smells nice, I know that. Oh yeah. I used that powder before and I didn't really like it, and it was all out in the cupboard, but I reckon I never cooked it through enough. Oh, it was nice. Pheasant's nice and chunky as well. I'm gonna go give me family some of this. What do you reckon, Brogan?
Good.
We're off to a party tonight, Halloween party. Any good?
Yeah, very good.
Any good for you, my bro?
Very nice.
My bro, we're all ready for partay. Can we have a look at you, bro, for partay? No. And Mammy don't want to be on photo today. This one's Medusa. Medusa here. No ball and chains in here, mother-in-law. Oh, bloody hell. Thought the weather had changed. That's it. I ended up giving the old girls mine. I didn't think they'd really like it that much, but they've dived into it, and I've ended up with that. A little bit in a bowl with no rice. I don't really eat rice anyway because of my diet. Diabetes. I want to put it up there with a legend of a curry. What we've made. They all like it, so I must have done something right. Good taste, easy to make, nice for the family. Give it a go. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching. If you don't mind, share the video, give it a like and a comment. It helps the video do well if you put a thumbs up on it. And for the 1 or 2 years that still put the thumb down, why do you watch? Why do you watch a hunting channel if you obviously don't like hunting? Or you probably don't like me, which in which case, kiss my nuts. Right, well I've got a Patreon's page opened up. So next year at some point we're going to be doing a camping. So we want to invite so many people, it's a limited number of people. There's a certain level on the Patreon's page that if you're a member of it, you come for free. We'll do some bushcraft, some hunting, some catch and cook hopefully, a bit of a shooting competition, bit of a cooking. We'll cook a nice meal for the night for everybody. Should be a good weekend. It's going to be a fun weekend. That's going to be next year, just before the summertime, so late spring, probably May time. So there's a section on the patrons page where you can click on it and you pay into a membership. You get on a private Facebook page. We can have a chat. We'll go live on the Facebook. Just a bit more interaction for those who's interested. Also, what we're going to do on the Facebook page, you'll get a private link to the Facebook group, and then you'll put some shots on there. We'll have a few discussions on there. If some of you like hunting or some trick shots and you put a few shots on there, we'll pick so many a month if that's what you want, and we'll put them up on a video and upload them every month on here. Obviously your names will all be in the credits on the Patreon, so if it's something that you're interested in, just have a look at it. If you're not, there's no harm done, but anything that goes on there only comes back into the channel, so I'll update my cameras and stuff like that with it.